The video is live.
Hello, kickbackers.
We can edit out this first part. You smoke, Bobby?
What kind of smoke?
Clove. You know what a clove is?
Oh, yeah. No, not really. I mean, that's cool. As long as my hair don't start smoking. Y'all don't got no hookah?
The hookah, man. Okay,
Somebody told me that when they came, they had hookah.
Okay, so
I'm offended.
No. Don't be offended. This is what's going on. We are now doing... Matter of fact, Jamie, let's go ahead and get started. I can say this on the air so we can make the official announcement.
All right, let me know. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Kickbackers!
This guy.
How was that? Too loud?
Yeah, no, I think it was okay. I think we're good. I have compression turned on. So.
Okay. So, Drea, you asked about the hookah.
I did.
So our hookah guy is, we have now partnered up with Mustache Lounge. And we're doing the official after party every Sunday following the podcast.
Oh, okay.
And it's about 2 blocks from here. And so the hookah guy is right now at Mustache Lounge smoking hookah and hosting the event.
After party, y'all.
So I hate to say this, I don't want you to hit me, but he's not going to be here because he's down the street.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise you, if you don't have plans afterwards, we can go down the street to the Persian Hookah Lounge and smoke all the hookah. I like mango mint mixed together. What you like?
I like minty shit, period. So it can really be any fruit mixed with mint. The only thing that I really don't like is like blue. I don't know why, but I don't like blue mist. And so many people like blue mist, but I don't like
mist.
Yeah.
What is that? That sounds weird.
I guess it's kind of like a blueberry with like I don't know. It has like a little tang to it, but I don't know. I don't really like it. But it's very popular in the clubs and shit.
See, I like a fruity flavor with a mint. I think that's like the best combination. So what I do is I add our show to all the Facebook groups.
Oh, and why you ain't give me no wings? I heard about that too.
Huh?
Wow. Wow. You heard a lot of gossip about what happened on this shit. Wow.
Huh? Well,
the wings were here last Sunday. We had wings here last Sunday.
Oh, I had a hangover.
You're right. Well, maybe some wings.
So that's my fault. So I missed the wings.
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel the shade. I feel it.
I ain't gonna lie. We had a bet going about tonight.
Really?
Yeah. Because it started being like, well, look at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I was like, David, she just texted me.
No, if I wasn't gonna come, I would have texted y'all and told y'all I was gonna come. I was just running late. Sorry.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't the most punctual person. Anybody that listens to Poor Minds probably knows because Lex says it often. I'm usually on time for our show though because it's recorded in my house. So
you can't be late.
Yeah, exactly.
But let me see. Let me make sure I share it everywhere. And what do you think about this? Like we do bulk of we do it live on Facebook.
Okay.
And we get a lot of views and streams and shit from Facebook. But nobody seems to be fucking with Facebook. Everybody's on Twitter.
Personally, I don't get on Facebook. I have a Facebook account. I've been having it since like 2007, but I rarely ever get on there now, honestly. But I do hear that Facebook is like, honestly, a better platform if you're trying to promote something than Instagram is. I hear that a lot.
I hear that a lot too, and I've asked everybody that's come on the same question because we were like, "Fuck Facebook, we're gonna get our numbers up on YouTube, and we're gonna do the websites, and and everybody's like, nah, nigga, keep Facebook going."
Yeah, I always hear that Facebook is a good platform to promote your business.
Well, they got a lot of boost shit you can do, and there are a lot of ways you can monetize shit too, and integrate sponsors. And
Right.
So, yeah,
but Facebook is different now because the algorithms are so different.
Yeah.
We used to get like 3,000-4,000 views a week.
Right.
And then it was like, now I'm like 500. What the fuck happened?
I mean, Instagram is the same way now, too. Like, the algorithms on Instagram are all fucked up.
Yeah, we talked about this with Tahoe.
Exactly.
So when we talked about how someone like you might feel about it.
Okay.
Maybe someone like who's popular on Instagram. How do you feel about them removing the likes?
I don't really care.
Does it affect any business moves you want to make? Because I'm sure when people, like, when I go to your page, I go, she got 200-something thousand goddamn followers. We need to do something to drink.
Right.
Does that affect anything if the likes disappear?
I personally don't feel like it will affect anything if the likes disappear. Because I mean, even if they take away the likes, I'm still gonna have 200 and something thousand followers. And a lot of these companies that a lot of the girls on Instagram who are like me and even who have more followers than me, you know, we get paid sponsorships and stuff like that from clothing brands and, you know, Flat Tummy Tea and all of these other companies on Instagram. But I'm pretty sure, just like with anything, when shit change, these companies gonna figure out a way to still see your insights, still figure out if they need to work with you, if you getting a certain amount of impressions and stuff. I'm pretty sure Instagram will still give you that type of information, and these companies will still want that. The only difference is just gonna be you can't flex about, oh, I'm getting 6,000, 10,000 likes on a picture, because now it don't matter, because all of our shit is not getting likes no more. So to me, that's really just gonna be the only difference. And a lot of girls, I feel like they value that, like that makes them feel important, the fact that they got like a lot of followers and get a lot of likes and shit on Instagram. I ain't never really been that girl. Like I mean, I have a lot of followers, but I don't really give, I don't know how to say it. I don't give a fuck about it because I make money off of Instagram to a certain extent, so I do care about the fact that I have a lot of followers. Right. But in real life, I never been one of them girls that feel like that shit is important, because I know a lot of broke hoes, they got a lot of followers too.
I was about to say, but what if you didn't have 250,000 followers, but you just kind of made it?
I mean, I didn't always have 250,000 followers. You know what I mean? Instagram been out since what, like 2011,
12?
Yeah, it came out like 2011. I didn't get, I don't know. When I first moved to Atlanta, I moved to Atlanta in May of 2016. When I moved here, I had like 30,000, 40,000 followers. So I never, you know, I didn't always have a crazy amount of followers. And then before that, probably for like 2-3 years, I had like 5,000. Then I had to grow to like 15.
Oh, you said 30,000. You moved here and had how many?
When I moved here, I had like 40,000 followers. Okay. But, you know, before that, crazy. I mean, that is, but I'm saying, like, before that, I had, because it's actually my second Instagram page. So on my first Instagram page, I had like 5,000, 6,000 followers. I deleted that page, decided to like take a little break from social media, then I started over. And then for like the first 2 years that I had this page that I have now, I didn't have like a lot of followers. It was something that just kind of gradually happened because I met this girl who I actually ended up moving here with. And we was real tight, and she had a crazy amount of followers on Instagram. She had like 300,000 when I met her. So she kind of taught me the game a little bit as far as like, this is how you get more followers. Like,
how you pick up followers.
Right, you post these type of pictures, you post this time of day, and you gonna get more likes. If you post certain type of pictures, all of those different little pages that post girls, like repost the girls' pictures and stuff, they gonna start reposting your shit all the time. Then you gonna get even more followers. Then on top of that, back then, shout out for shout out used to be popular on social media too. Girls don't really do that shit no more. But at one point, it was really popular. So she used to shout me out all the time. Then as my followers started growing, other girls with a lot of followers would DM me and be like, hey girl, you want to do shout out for shout out?
Y'all see, I was building some shit.
Yeah. It was a whole, that's what I'm saying. That's why now a lot of the time when girls be talking to me and they'll be like, oh, I want to get a lot of followers on Instagram. How do I do that? And honestly, I don't really be having no advice for them because Instagram done fucked shit up so much. They done changed the algorithm. Yeah. It's not as easy to get followers as it used to be. When I gained my following on Instagram, that shit was easy. I got 200, like I said, I moved here in 2016. Had like 30,000 followers. By like the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, I had like 170K.
Yeah, that's that's a little different.
Yeah, because I know like when I look at my page, I mean those numbers are impressive, but like they're not like my numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because I got like at least 1,000 followers, man. Like, I mean, I respect you what you do, but respect. And matter of fact, like and subscribe. You see the shirt?
Yes, I do.
Like and subscribe.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe
to a pod named Kickback. Damn, I didn't even introduce the show yet.
Nah,
JB, what's the name of the show?
It's a pod named Kickback. A pod named Kickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
Do you know where that come from? Ooh. No, who do you?
Yeah, it was the Don.
Do you know what our name comes from?
No, I
Our
don't.
name Kickback. You ever watch Boondocks?
Yeah.
Remember when Cat Williams was on there?
Yeah.
What was
A
his name?
pimp named Slick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
No,
God.
nigga, is you deaf?
That is so clever. No, that's so clever.
So our show was like Kickback TV, because our whole premise is like we in the house, we on the sofa, we getting
Right.
drunk, we talking
Kick it
shit.
back.
It's a kickback.
Yeah.
And then we went to Transistor or some company that that would distribute our podcast, and they changed our name to Ickback by mistake. And I was like, what the fuck is Ickback?
How
It's
did
Kickback TV, motherfucker.
Fuck is it?
And then I was talking to our boy, and I was like, nigga, they call us Ickback. He was like, y'all a pimp named Ickback. And I was like, if anything, we a pod named Kickback, nigga. That's it.
That's funny.
Wait a minute. A pod named Kickback.
Yeah.
That might work. And
I
we
think
switched it.
that's really cute now that I know. I mean, I always liked the name. I always have liked the name of y'all show, but
That's what's up.
now that I know where it came from, I'm like, okay.
See, if you like the name, you just wasn't gonna come on.
No, I was
Let's
gonna come on.
say.
Oh my God.
I'm just
Don't be like that. I'm finally here. We gonna let bygones be bygones.
Yes,
Right.
we are. Yes, we are.
Right.
We
Let's keep that moving, right? right. Let's not get into the bullshit.
So let's introduce the show. Welcome to a pod named Kickback, also known as the Black CNN, and the revolution will be televised. I'm No Breaks New, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Every Monday, we right back at it. I feel fantastic.
What's up, y'all? It's JD Frank. I'm that gangster geek, as you know, representing NWA, Nerds with Attitude. Happy Shmonday, everybody. We're back.
And we have a special guest in the building.
Indeed.
Somebody we've been wanting on for months now.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Right.
But no shame. We're just
No.
we're just bigging you up. We're just letting you know, letting them know. We
Right.
wanted her on the show for months, and we finally have her in the building.
Yes.
And we're very excited, and we're gonna turn up. This is gonna be a great show. We have Drea Nicoleee from Poor Minds podcast in the
What's
mother.
up, y'all? What the fuck is up? Period. What's up?
And well, you do more than just that. You have the radio show.
Yeah, so my friend Lex and I, we have our own podcast. It's called Poor Minds. And then we also are on 96.7 The Beat every Tuesday. We have a segment called Timeline Tuesdays. So yeah, if you live in the Atlanta area, you can always listen to us on 96.7 The Beat, which is the iHeart station. If you don't live in Atlanta, you can always download the iHeart app and check us out every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. So
What are you up to?
we let's see, try to break down the timeline. Y'all have seen Kiki on, you seen Medina on, you seen
And then my
Lexi
girls
on.
too.
Right.
And Lexi is my co-host.
Yeah.
And I call y'all, you know what I call y'all?
What?
I call y'all the Pod Squad.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, it's like a squad of podcasters. I've been watching y'all.
And Mandy and Weezy too.
And Mandy and Weezy. And shout out to Mandy. I met
They're my
Mandy for the
girls,
first
too.
time at
Oh, that
So
was the
Famous
first time
Live.
meeting her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And, I'm getting roundabout. So we were an internet radio show for years, for like 5 years. And then we were an internet TV show. We just did it on Facebook.
Okay.
And then everybody was like, you need to make it a podcast. And I'm like, I don't know, fucking podcast. I wanted to be a TV show. I did not want to be a podcast. But I was like, podcast, that's the move. We
Right.
got to switch it over to podcast.
Yeah.
So we switched it over last year to a podcast. And I started really paying attention to podcasts because I would watch Joe Budden on YouTube. I would watch Drink Champs on YouTube. I wasn't listening to nothing.
Right.
And as I was watching them, I came across Horrible Decisions. And I was like, oh, I like this. There's two women that talking about sex and shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I like this show. And then I got invited to speak at a sex panel. And when I went to the panel, it was like, another podcast is going to be there. I was like, who are they? Like, it's Cocktails. It's going to be Kiki. And I was like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So then I went on YouTube and started following and realized that Mandy had been on Cocktails. I was like, oh, they know Mandy.
Yeah.
And then I knew a podcast, some girls on podcasts named Mixed Signals. Do you know them?
Mixed Signals actually opened up for cocktails for
Oh,
their show out
did.
here.
Yeah.
And Lex actually has been a guest on Mixed Signals.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been on.
That's how I connected the dots to y'all by damn near accident. So I'm like, okay, I fuck with her over the Scissors. Wait, this girl Kiki that's gonna be at the show I'm doing knows her over the Scissors. Okay, cool. Let me see what Kiki doing. Kiki know Mixed Signals. I know Mixed Signals. Well, shit, okay. And Mixed Signals got this girl named XP on it.
Right.
Wait a minute. She has. It wasn't Poor Minds at first. It was Wind Down.
Yeah, because
Wednesday.
that's what I was gonna say. I mean, we kind of have like a similar story to y'all too, because we started off with a YouTube channel, and me and Lex were just supposed to be posting a whole bunch of different random shit on our YouTube channel. Like we was gonna do makeup tutorials, a cooking segment, and
which one of y'all can cook?
both of us. But
Really?
They from the South.
honestly, I cook way better.
What's your specialty?
And I'm not being shady. Lex will say it too. Like I cook better than her, but that's just because, I don't know.
So
I don't know
what's
why
your
I
specialty?
do it.
Give me one dish. Well,
I make some bomb ass crawfish and shrimp at Toothpaste, and so I have a funny story about that. Well, I have a funny story about that because one day Lex used to be dating this guy. And she had wanted to cook for him. So she called me and she like, Drea, I got this nigga coming over tonight or whatever. And I told him I was going to cook for him. Can you please come over here and make the crawfish and shrimp as he before he be here? So I'm like, okay, bitch. So I go buy all the groceries. Well, I tell her, she like, just tell me all the stuff I need. I'm going to go buy it. And then you can just come over and cook it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I sent her the list. Go over there. I whipped the shit up. Now she did make the sides. She made like some green beans, some rice,
some bread,
some salmon.
She made some.
She made the sides. So I'm making a food right. So the nigga ended up showing up early. So luckily I was done cooking. So we just still played. But I was still there. But he didn't think nothing of it because he had met me before. So he knew who I was. So.
He's like, it's two women here.
Yeah.
You might have thrown something else.
Lottery winner.
I cook pretty often now. I mean, I don't cook as much as I probably should, but I cook pretty often. I actually added like a little cooking tab on my Instagram, and I just upload my little recipes because the girls always be asking about them.
I'm actually trying to learn to cook a little better myself because I can make anything. I make very few things from scratch. I can make anything.
Oh, so you're not a real cook.
I mean, no, I'm not. I'm trying to
What
learn.
that means.
Now, JB makes shit from scratch.
Yeah, I make a lot of stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
I don't. I want to get to that point though, so I'll be looking at your recipes.
So like, what's something that like you cook all the time that you don't make from scratch?
That I don't make. I make a West Nile rice. Well, my first name is Nile, so most of my dishes.
What the fuck is West Nile rice?
Well, my first name Nile. So yeah, I mean, that.
Oh, you named it yourself.
Yeah, I named it myself.
Oh, that's fine. Like, I ain't never heard of that shit.
It's a dirty rice.
What kind of shit is that? Y'all make that shit at Houston.
I'm like, is that an African dish?
It's a what you call this shit? It's dirty rice.
Okay.
I make it with ground turkey though.
But you just ain't want to.
But I have a certain set of seasonings. These 3 seasonings combined, I call West Nile. So I make West Nile wings. I make West Nile rice, and I make West Nile salmon. Now, it's just salmon, it's just wings, it's just dirty rice, but it's my particular grouping of seasonings. That's what I make from scratch. I don't want people love it. Like
I hope you ain't putting no Tonys in there calling it your specific.
No, ain't no damn
mix of
Tonys.
seasoning.
No. Well, I do have a...
He was like, actually, all of
Yeah, he put up a whole bunch of seasoning blends in that motherfucker.
See,
But them three together, I use a certain 3, and nobody uses these 3. Well, I can say nobody, but nobody I know uses these 3. You know what I'm saying? So those 3, that's my cheating way of. But like, I mean,
that's what you doing. I'm glad you know.
Cheating, okay. Well, I'm honest. It's not cheating if you tell the truth, fellas.
Yeah,
it can't be cheating if you tell the truth.
right.
Apparently you're cute. Did you know that? These are comments.
I've heard.
Okay, so she's aware.
Thank you.
She's
Thank
sure
you.
that she's cute.
Oh, he said, "What's up, now, JB and Sister Drea?"
Hey.
Sister Drea, how come I couldn't get a brother new or brother now?
I know, right? Like giving women titles and shit. We don't get none. It's all right.
What the pad? iPad.
It's right over here.
All right, so I guess we should start the show. This is probably the longest intro we've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, by
Not
far.
not bad at all. Oh, baby Tahoe. You got here.
How long-winded.
Yeah.
We know.
No
We did
question.
an episode of our show with Tahoe, and that was like the longest episode we ever had. It was like 2 hours. And me and Lexi, like when we record our episodes, we be trying to get in and out. Like
right.
we used to have really long episodes, but then we decided to like shorten it down. So we try not to go over like an hour 15. That episode with Tahoe was like 2 hours. Like
wow.
It was probably like 2:15 actually.
we try to do an hour if it's just me and him, and an hour and a half if it's a guest.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we like have like 3, 4. Do you know what a polycule is?
A polycule.
Yeah. Well, think of polyamory.
Okay.
A polycule is a group of people who, imagine you, Lex, Kiki, Medina, and 4 or 5 guys, and you may date 1 or 2 of them. Medina might date 1 or 2 of them, and you it's a free love environment, a hippie type environment.
Okay.
I have a polycule, and we had like 12 motherfuckers on the show one time, and that shit. It was a long show. Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking people.
It's a lot of fucking
It
people.
was.
You better than me, because 12 people wouldn't be up in my motherfucking crib.
We wasn't here. We
Yeah,
we wasn't finished here.
I
We had rented a house for the weekend.
Right.
Like a weekend getaway.
Okay.
Like you get to the Airbnb or mini mansion. We had rented a joint and just like I showed to you before you leave. It was like the biggest sofa on earth, and the camera was way back there. But it was an interesting show, and the whole polycule thing got interesting too.
Yeah.
But, let's see. Where do we start? Zoe Zaldana, JB's junior high school girlfriend.
See, here we go with these bullshit,
Zoe
bullshit,
Zaldana?
bullshit ass lies.
I'm just saying, they dated in high school briefly. All they did was kiss. They never had sex.
That's a goddamn lie.
She says...
I think that's possible. I had some niggas in high school that I never have sex with. I just kissed them.
Oh, I'm saying that would be totally possible, and I would have loved if it had actually happened, but it didn't. The nigga is lying, is all I'm saying.
I put everybody on JB, so whatever time we have, I'll be like, JB's uncle, JB's nephew, JB's father. I just always do that. But anyway, Zoe Zaldana said, who's an actress, what's her most famous role?
I would say in Avengers.
Oh, yeah, she was, shit.
Yeah, I can't remember.
She Gamora.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say that's her.
Oh, let me beat Thanos.
Oh, Lord.
Gamora. What happened to Gamora?
She died.
I had to.
Yeah.
I love Zoe.
That
Man.
was
Shout out to
That
Zoe.
was very sad.
She has said that she does not believe in being friends with exes. Now, me personally, okay, well, I'll hold mine. Why do you agree?
I didn't always agree. I actually had an ex-boyfriend that I went with back in high school in my freshman year of college, and we broke up and we were friends for like 6-7 years. And like a year ago, he ended up getting a girl pregnant, and I guess she had a problem with the fact that me and him were friends. So he had to stop being my friend. Which, I respect, because at the end of the day, that's your baby mama. That's who you in a relationship with. Like, you have to respect her wishes. But I just feel like it just will never work. Eventually, somebody, like when you or that person ends up moving on, one of y'all ends up moving on, somebody's significant other 9 times out of 10 is going to eventually end up having an issue with their relationship, knowing that especially if you're going to be honest with your significant other and let them know, hey, this is my ex, we used to be together, but now we like best friends. No woman in her right mind, no man in his right mind is going to be completely 100% okay with that. I don't feel like. Personally, I don't care, but I'm not like everybody else. if we got into my moral compass,
Uh-oh.
it would be a really long episode because I don't really feel the way most people feel about a plethora of things. So
yeah, with me being polyamorous, I understand comparison where it's like I can be happy for you with somebody separate.
Yeah.
But that kind of bleeds into my overall understanding. And like, I've been friends with every ex I had, and pretty good friends, up until the last, I don't know, 1 or 2. But when I look at it like, I've had exes who've had to cut me off because of their boyfriends. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about me? Why you can be friends with every ex but me? Like, what are you saying about me that is preventing us from being friends? Because good or bad, I put women in boxes. And I'm like, that's my baby, I love her to death. She's just my friend, we homies. That's my ex, I'll never go back. Or that's my ex and I will go back.
So wait, sidebar. Do you feel like that saying, like when they say like men, that as soon as they meet a woman, they know exactly what they want from them?
Yes. And I do that.
Okay.
I do that almost, not immediately. Not
do
like
you
women,
feel that way too?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
not like
that's
women
a
know
good
they're
point.
going to fuck a nigga in the
Right.
first 10 minutes. It's not that precise. It's like after the first couple conversations, the first couple hangouts.
This
I
might
can
be
go,
something.
Yeah,
Right.
this might be something. But to me, it's probably extreme because that's why I'm having trouble dating. Because I go short term, this could be long term. But my long term meter will never move. So everybody I meet, I go, the short term then friendship. And I can see it. But we're going to fuck a couple times, we're going to have some fun, but we're going to be homies. Because I do have a lot of female friends. Most of my female friends that I fuck, you know what I'm saying? But when we're friends, like legit, that's my nigga.
Right.
Now.
Do y'all like continuously fuck, or is it like we fucked before,
It varies.
but now you my homie?
Depends on the person.
It varies on the person, the situation, how much fun we had fucking, and what feelings were involved or not involved. And that's on both sides. Because I've had a girl that we was homies, we was fucking, and I was, oh, I love you. And then I've had female friends that we was fucking, and we was supposed to be friends, and they was like, oh, we love you. And I'm like, what the fuck? So it's gone both ways. I'm not going to paint a picture bad on them or on me. I'll say it depends. But for the most part, I'm cool with all my exes. I'm homies with all my exes.
Okay.
I have one ex that I have, even now we're cool. She Facebooked me the other day, and I was like, well, shit, I guess we're cool. But I'm not friends with her. That's misleading. Like, we're cool. I don't have an issue with her. But I do have one ex that I don't want nothing to do with. I mean, got something.
Why?
She played me like, what you call it? Like,
It didn't end well. Let's just put it that way. It didn't.
Nah, she played me.
Okay, you want to get into it?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we gotta get into it.
Okay.
But she played me unnecessarily. It's like
You like, you want to get in this shit
nah,
right now?
I don't even want to go
Right
there.
now?
I'm just trying to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? She played me in a way like I told you, I'm like Slick Polly. So like it didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be that.
Okay. So you're okay with, like, if you're fucking with other women, you okay with the girl that you fucking with other niggas?
Yes, to a degree. Like, I don't know how I would feel if I was like head over heels in love with her.
Okay.
Like, I've never proposed to anybody, so I've never been that in love. But I know women that was like, I would have proposed, I just didn't do it, but it never happened. But I loved her that much. Those women, I probably couldn't do it. But that's like 2 or 3.
If you love them that much, so why you not with none of them no more?
One was crazy, and crazy
is, you know.
No, for the record, I like crazy.
Such a broad word.
Okay.
You know what's your definition of crazy? I feel like everybody got a certain level of crazy.
Facts.
Maybe because I'm crazy, I'm over here advocating.
Every woman that I'm interested in has a certain level of crazy because to me, and people can say I'm stupid, whatever. Crazy women got the best pussy. Like, call me crazy, call me stupid.
No.
Whatever. I'm generalizing.
You're preaching to the choir, pimp. Like that's what it is. Like,
Crazy girls got the best pussy, so usually the women
I'm crazy as fuck. Niggas be
so
telling
me
I'm just saying, niggas be telling me I'm crazy as fuck. Like, I got this one ex, we just be so off and on. Like, I started fucking with him 2 years ago. And we back fucking with each other. I stopped dating him for 8 months. And now I'm back.
On Twitter.
And now I'm back fucking with him again. And I know he be over there like, this bitch crazy as fuck. Because one day, I'll send him a fucking text, like a long-ass paragraph. And I'll be like, I'm tired of this shit. You got me fucked up. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your shit. And then 2 days later, I'll send him a pussy pig.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I'm done. I'll be like, I'm done with you. I'm tired of this stupid ass shit. Then he'll be like, aight. And then 2 days later, I'll be like, I miss you. And I'll send him a pussy pig or like a naked video in the shower. And he be like, what the fuck, bro? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And then one day I told him I was done with him and blah, blah, blah. Then I went and got a tattoo.
Of what?
Of his name.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and he didn't talk to me for.
You qualify.
And he didn't talk to me for 2 weeks, y'all. He would not talk to me. He was like ignoring me for 2 weeks. And I'm like, what the fuck? We got your name tattoo. You ignoring me. So then he finally pulled up at my house and he was just like, you scared me. I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like,
you scared
what the fuck do you want?
Let's fuck.
Yeah. He was like, one day you be like, you tired of me, you don't want to fuck with me no more. He told me, then you pop up with a fucking tattoo. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Drea? And I be like, I don't know.
But see, there are different crazies. That crazy is the crazy I like.
Yeah.
I'm giving it
right.
But the crazy where it's like, I'm about to go get some groceries. I'll be back in 20, 30 minutes. And then I come back and you're like, you fucked that bitch, didn't you?
Oh,
I've been gone 20 minutes. We fuck. You know I'm not fucking for 20 minutes. And I have groceries. That bitch was in the grocery store.
But to me, that's not crazy. That's insecure. I'm not an insecure. I'm not really an insecure woman, so I would never say that type of shit.
That level of insecurity is crazy.
Yeah.
You can be insecure like, why'd you speak to that bitch like that? And you winked at her or something like that. You know, that you can be a little insecure. But when you're like, I was gone 20 minutes and I went to the grocery store and fucked her in the parking lot and came back with groceries and I manipulated this and I planned this the whole time. I asked you if you wanted to go, but I asked you because I knew you was gonna say no. And then so since you said no, my plan worked. That's crazy.
My brain don't even work like that.
I'm gonna tell you, that girl. I've been hurt by a couple women. I've never been hurt more than by the crazy girl.
The one that you say you don't want nothing to do.
No, not her. She didn't even hurt me that bad. The crazy girl, because I sat there and was like, I keep it a buck since feeling. So I sat there and she told me all the crazy theories, and I just started crying, like real nigga shit.
Why did you cry?
Because I was like,
how do I fix this?
No. I was like, I'm in love, and you're a fucking psycho, and this shit won't work. Yeah. So I met the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with, but you're so fucking crazy, I have to break up with you. This is torture. How do you meet the person you love the most out of everybody in the world? And she's so fucking crazy, you gotta end it. That shit was the worst pain I ever felt. I ain't never felt that way before. Where I'm like, I would be with you. She was bi. We were looking for a co-wife.
We love a bi.
We was gonna meet her and another girl. She asked for it. I'm like, it's gonna be me. What I'm cheating for? You are giving. I'm getting emotional now. Like, damn. Why would I cheat? You like women. You want a woman with us. Why the fuck would I cheat?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, this ain't gonna work. Because
I don't agree with that.
I wouldn't got groceries.
I'm bisexual myself, and I don't really feel like that just stops niggas completely from cheating. Like, if a nigga gonna want to do some shit, he's still gonna do what the fuck he wants to do. You being down, I mean, and then honestly, this is another thing too. Like, I'm bisexual, but I don't be trying to fuck bitches with my nigga.
I'm gonna do it like so.
Yeah, the fuck, that's my bitch.
Okay,
not yours, not ours.
Okay.
But when I'm in a relationship, I don't fuck with women. I don't respect, for my relationship. I try.
Interesting.
Because I feel like that's still cheating on my behalf too.
Yeah, that's real.
If I'm fucking a girl,
that's real.
Yeah, if I'm fucking a girl on the side and I'm in a relationship with you, I'm cheating on you. It don't matter if it's a female or not. Like, and women are crazy. Women catch feelings. can fuck with a woman and not catch feelings for her. A lot of women though, after you have sex with them, they be getting crazy emotional and shit. And so I actually went on hiatus for a minute and I stopped fucking with bitches.
Me too.
Right.
But I don't want to fuck with nobody else, but I was just chilling.
Yeah, I went on hiatus for a while and I stopped fucking with women because women are crazy. But it's this one bitch who be flirting with me all the time on Twitter and I just be like, bitch.
No, I need to.
I haven't fucked with a girl in like probably a year and a half. But I be like, sis.
So what's on it?
Nothing. I slid in her DMs the other day.
What,
Cause she kept flirting with me on the timeline, like excessively, like out in the open. So I'm like, look, bitch, this what we not about to do. Cause I'm about that life. Like I hate, and one thing I love to do is call out fake gay girls.
Okay.
Cause I hate hoes like that. Like,
I
hate girls who be on the internet. Who be saying shit because they want to get attention from y'all.
Right.
They want to get attention from niggas. Right. They think that shit is cute to be like quote unquote bisexual or to be gay. So they always saying shit on the internet. But then when it really boiled down to it, bitch, you ain't really about it for real. So I love to call bitches out on their bullshit because hoes be in my comments and shit all day, every day on Instagram and up on Twitter. Like, oh, you so beautiful and this and this and this, or just be saying crazy shit. Hoes be like sit on my face, all type of crazy shit. And I be like, bitch, you ain't really about that.
Have you ever? I think that's the equivalent of a dick pic. So when girls respond that way, does it turn you off like a dick pic does? I know women, I don't know if they turn you
What
off,
you mean?
But I know like when you get a random dick pic, girls always make this fuss. This nigga sent me a dick pic.
I hate dick pics, especially if your dick ashy and your feet. And especially if you got some ugly ass feet and you got that big black ugly toenail in the fucking picture. All of us got that one black toenail.
Not all of us.
Nah.
Y'all lying.
No.
I'm an ex to see y'all feet. Cause I don't be believing niggas. Niggas be bluffing.
My feet, I mean they big, but they not.
Do you don't have no black toenail?
No.
You
Now,
don't have
I don't have no
black
toenail. Now I don't.
No,
I'm keeping up. As a teenager? Yeah, I did.
So how did you get rid of it?
I just took better care of my feet. I'm fucking grown man.
Well, I'm telling you.
Right.
Okay. I had a girl who told me how to do it. Who told me how to take care of my feet, and it made it a point that I did do it. So I won't take credit for it. Like it was like, nigga, I just did it. Like I had a girlfriend that was like, nigga, like, yeah, man, clean your shit and cut your toenails off and so.
I always run across niggas with ugly ass fucking feet.
Now my feet might be ugly. They might be ugly, but they're not black.
Now my ex that I was fucking with, that nigga had some beautiful ass feet. I ended up sucking his toes one day. His feet was so beautiful.
I had exes suck my toes. I told her.
But I had never did that before.
I told a story about 3 weeks ago on the show where I had an ex that would put baby powder because she used to eat baby powder as a kid. And she would put baby powder on my toes and suck the baby powder.
Yeah, that's a little interesting.
I told y'all I like crazy women. I thought I'd explain this.
That's definitely.
I don't think you're crazy though. If you're watching, I'm not saying you're crazy. Like,
well,
he said that you crazy, girl. You crazy? I'm not crazy.
I'm not a big toe sucking person. I don't like fucking with women's feet, so I don't like.
I got beautiful feet.
Take the boot off.
The thing is,
I'm gonna
take a shoe off too.
Yes.
Let's do a foot shove.
It's so hard.
Oh, this is a broken ankle.
The only thing.
I should have broken ankle.
The only thing is, it's hard to take these fucking.
See, look at that. That's not bad. Look.
That's one foot.
Really?
And I broke my ankle, so I got scars and shit.
Really? See, look at that. I
think I got the prettiest feet out of all three of us.
Are you dumb?
Shit. Look at them glistening ass.
I got nice ass feet.
You do have nice feet.
You do actually have nice feet. You do. And
no bunions, no.
Exactly.
And my feet be polished all the time. All I wear is white polish on my toes, and they always fresh.
Hey, I know somebody's watching the show like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Why don't we see y'all feet? I just want y'all to know my feet. Oh shit.
Now I will say
you.
Nice
See?
feet.
Thank you.
They not
Thank
bad.
you.
They
Thank
not
you.
bad. They not
Thank you. Yeah, niggas take care of their feet.
Y'all take care of y'all feet. Please stop speaking for the rest of these fucking niggas.
Well,
Cause I done seen some ugly ass feet.
yeah, I ain't speaking for them.
Man, I done seen some ugly ass feet.
I stopped speaking for other niggas a long time ago.
And maybe this is another reason why I'm crazy. Because I'm the type of bitch, like, I have, like, my list of things that I can't fuck with you if you don't have these things.
What's your list? Tell us your list.
I'm a
Yeah,
teeth
let's
person.
hear it.
Okay.
Your teeth have to be on point. Your shoes have to be on point when I meet you. And your breath can't stink. And your feet gotta be, you can't have no fucked up feet.
Okay.
Those are my 4 things.
Do you have 4 things?
I definitely have more than one. I don't know that I have 4.
What
but
you
I
got?
have
Off the top of your head, what you got?
2, at least 2.
What are they?
Yeah,
I can't fuck with hammer time in the shoot. Like I'm not a big I don't like sucking toes and none of that shit. But if you have ugly fucked up feet, then that to me is an indicator that you are not really taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So I have an issue with that because like the condition of your feet bespeaks personal hygiene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There go that gangster geek word of the week. Bespeaks. This bespeaks personal. You know what, man? That's what you next. Jesus Christ. You know what, Drea? This bespeaks a lot about something that I don't know.
Whatever.
No, I do.
Yeah,
I feel
right.
that
But you
way.
know, I don't ever think about feet. I fuck women. I've never seen their feet.
I'm telling you, when I will ask, I don't, maybe not.
You see the feet of every woman you fuck?
Absolutely.
If we chilling, like if I come to your
Absolutely.
house and we chilling, or if you come to my house and we chilling,
Kick off your
I'm
shoes,
going to
baby.
ask you,
Yeah,
can I
kick
see
off
your
your-
feet? And if a nigga could take his shoes off and have his socks on, I'm gonna actually ask. I'm like, can I see your feet?
Have you ever asked a woman to see
I've
her
never
feet?
asked to
asked.
see her feet.
You
but,
asked? Now what if...
And I know right away if your feet fucked up. Because niggas who got nice feet, just like y'all was so ready and quick to want to take y'all shoes off to prove me wrong. Y'all took them hoes off because y'all like, I have to prove this bitch wrong. A nigga with some ugly ass feet is not going to want to take his socks off.
Oh, sorry, I'll tell you because we keep our toenails cut.
Keep it
right. Yeah, I say nice and cut.
Man, I was
Keep
fucking
it
with
right.
this other nigga. This was like a year ago after me and my ex had broke up. He lived in my building. He was fine as fuck. We started fucking around. We used to be fucking and shit. Every time we would fuck, he would fucking have his socks on. He would be butt ass naked with socks on. So I just was like, what the fuck?
Weird.
And then of course like I said, he lived in my building, so it's not like he had to take a shower at my place. He could just go upstairs to his apartment and take a shower. So I never seen a nigga feet. One day he came over. I was like, can I see your feet? And he gave me a whole prerequisite before he took the damn socks off.
Before I revealed these.
Yeah,
feet
he
to
was like,
you.
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't ugly, but they ain't like,
Yeah.
cute neither. So I'm like, nigga, just take the fucking socks off. Man, he took them fucking socks off. Them feet was ugly as fuck.
Ugh.
And he was so damn fine. It was crazy to me. Them feet was
real
fucked up.
Karen said it's a smell thing for her. She don't trip off how they look, but she trips off how they smell. Your feet shouldn't stink.
Yeah,
Not in 2019.
I wash
Well,
the
baby.
fuck out of my feet. I use spray like from all my shoes. Like you wash your socks. Like if
I
you
don't
wash,
do none of that shit.
well, if you
It's
wash
not
your,
gonna stink.
well, I do all of that shit because I used to play. Like if you do, when you do athletic stuff, you have to do more stuff.
Yeah,
But
I was like gonna ask you. You a little, your arms is a little tight.
It's all 10 years old. I ain't been doing.
You got muscle memory.
Exactly.
I tweeted about people. I hate y'all. Fuck y'all. I be having to work out, or I'm gonna be, real soft.
No, I still work out now. 2-3 times.
But
a
you
week.
don't have to. Like, you probably one of them people that could go weeks without working out.
Oh, I can go
a
months without
working out, and your
Yeah.
body will still be toned.
Yeah, pretty
If I don't fucking work out, my body is gonna be flabby.
So that means that
I
you're working out.
can't go.
That means that
morning.
you're working out right now.
Oh, right now, but I
Yeah,
just started
this year.
back. Because I thought about going laying on that table and get sneaky lipo. But I said,
No.
I'm going to give it one more chance.
Natural.
I mean, my titties fake. Shit, I ain't opposed to surgery.
I ain't mad at that though. They look great.
Thanks. And I'm about to get my teeth done, too.
Hey, you gotta do that.
I'm
Yeah.
getting ears.
Now, don't get the big ass
Yeah, the Chris Rock
box
Jones.
veneers. That's the size of a fucking
No.
box of
The
clothes.
horse
Absolutely
the horse
not.
teeth jump.
Absolutely
Why do
not.
they
Do y'all
do
think
that?
I would do that to myself?
No,
So many have
I don't
done it
think no
though.
one would do
But
that to themselves, but they be doing it.
But y'all gotta understand, people be getting them veneers where, like, you can go to Columbia and get your teeth done for like $5,000.
I see
But
what
it
you're
be
saying.
the ones
Yeah,
where they
bullshit.
put something, like they put it over your real teeth or whatever. So I guess like later down the line in the future, if you ever want to get rid of the veneers, you can take them off and you can still have your natural teeth. But really, real veneers, they supposed to shave your real teeth down.
Yeah, and cap them
And fit
whiten
it and
motherfuckers.
whiten them and make them cute and make them fit your make it fit your bone structure and all of that. That's what you're supposed to do when you get real veneers.
Like Gucci man.
And well, no, because his shit.
You don't like his shit?
I do like his shit, but maybe it's because he got a weird mouth. Because Gucci man, like, he got that underbite and his mouth always look like
So we want to talk about celebrities.
I love it.
We not. I fuck with Gucci though. That's one of my favorite rappers, but I'm just being honest.
I
Like,
fuck with Gucci, that trout mouth nigga.
see, I didn't say all that. I did not say that. But see, but I fuck with
His
Gucci.
mouth
But
is
he got an awkward looking mouth. But yeah. But I definitely want the ones where they shave your teeth down and do everything that they need to do.
You looking at like,
and I ain't gonna never be
Brand
able to
behind
come
that
back
shit.
from it. Like after I get mine, ain't no coming back because I ain't gonna have no teeth no more.
Yeah. 10 grand. That's what they. I mean,
I ain't paying for it. It's cool.
Hey, well, hey,
It ain't my money.
what you gotta do.
Niggas out here buying teeth.
Niggas buying everything. They buying titties. They buying teeth. They buying cars. They buying all
Somebody
that.
just put on a song like, "I'll get you the titties. It's not for me. It's for you." Who the fuck said that? Was it Tory Lanez new CD?
I know it was a
Somebody.
baby saying $5,500 for a new pair of titties I bought. I'm like Jordans. I was like,
I think it was. Might have been Lil Baby. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Shout out Lil Baby. I buy you some
a nigga paid for my
teeth
teeth. I ain't gonna lie.
toothpaste. But that's what's up. Shit. That's.
I was like 23. I was like, I want my titties done.
I'll buy dinner.
Well,
How old was
let
he?
me keep it 100 with the girls. Actually,
Oh.
I paid half. So I had saved up half of the money because I knew that's what I wanted to do. And then I met this nigga randomly in New York. I had went out there for like All-Star Weekend or some shit. And I met this random nigga and they lived in DC. That's when I went to stadium.
Hey.
And he paid for the other half.
I know that nigga. Man, Big G. Big G.
Nuh-uh, he was African.
Yeah, Big G look African.
He was African.
Okay. Big G is Slim Charles.
Yo, we ain't even
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
right.
none of the topics.
Well, it's
You're
your
right.
fault.
Ah!
I blame you.
I was sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? Like, what are we talking about?
Jamie, look at her. You gonna tell her to stop?
No.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I just told you what I was thinking. I didn't. If
Y'all.
if I wanted to talk about the topics, I'd have brought it up.
See, this is why me and Lex on our show, she always have to be like the mediator.
That's him.
Because me and Lex, but me and Lex both have it bad. We both get off topic really, really bad. And then, but she always ends up being the one that be like, damn, bitch, we just got off topic for like 15 minutes. Then we got to run it back.
So we've officially been off topic for 40 minutes.
We about to
I'm just saying.
I'm like, y'all, we ain't talked about shit. We over here talking about titties
Yeah.
and veneers.
Did we talk about
bad
Future?
thing, though.
I mean, I think this is gonna be a great episode. First of all, I'm here. Hello.
Hey.
Boom. So our Future and Lori Harvey they were at Future's, I guess, birthday party, and everybody is saying that they are now the new couple. I know from following you on Twitter, you were doing the top 5 Future songs.
Oh, I love Future. That's one of my favorite.
I'm gonna give you my 5 favorite.
Okay.
Thought It Was a Drop, Gucci Flip Flops, March Madness. Well, Thought It Was a Drop is Gucci Flip Flops, right? You know what? She thought it was a drop.
I like it, but I mean, you think that's top
But
5
I'm not-
out of
but-
his body of work?
Well, real nigga shit.
I'm concerned.
Real nigga shit. I ain't listen to Future since I moved to Atlanta. Like, I'm a DC nigga. With Future wasn't what drove our city.
People still messaging me too about this.
About the Future shit.
Yes.
I say I like Mask Off, Mask On. I like March Madness. And I like the Thought It Was a Drought.
Okay, wait. Start over. Say your song.
Thought It Was a Drought.
Okay.
Mask On. March Madness. The joint he did with Rocco about fake friends. I don't know what it's called.
See, you ain't no real Future fan.
I'm not. No, I'm absolutely.
That's kinda number 4.
I'm a
What's
billion.
number 5?
I don't even know if I know 5 Future songs.
What?
Yeah, I definitely don't. No, I definitely
I'm a rapper, retired rapper, and Future just ain't never been on my radar. And when I moved to Atlanta,
Future
this how I
got a
learned.
crazy body of work. Like, it was so hard for me to narrow down that shit to 5 songs.
This is what
and
was
even
crazy
then, that's
about
why people still going on
This is
and
what was
on
crazy
my
about
Instagram.
it because I didn't fucking Future at all, and then Rocco did the song with Future about your fake friend, and then I was like, I'm starting to listen to Future more, but like Future wasn't popping where I was from until when I moved here, and everybody here, because when I moved here, it was all about Rich Homie Clark, and you know he kind of disappeared. But when I moved here, it was all about him.
He fell off.
Yeah, I try to say it in a nice way. And then
I mean, but see, we just gonna say what it is.
let's say what it is.
I thought you didn't
Let's
talk
say what
about the celebrities like that though.
I'm
like,
not talking about him. I'm speaking facts.
Okay.
He fell off. I'm not talking bad about him because
Okay,
Tommy
okay.
Khan had a good little run. When
Yeah,
he was out.
he did.
He had some hot songs and shit, but I mean
Yeah,
that
he did.
happens in the industry. It's
Well,
hard as
niggas
fuck.
fall off. Yeah.
And it's
you're
hard
right.
as fuck to remain relevant. Like, it's hard as fuck to have a number 1 hit that come out every few months on the radio consistently. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of
That's
shit.
real.
But I'm not gonna knock his ass. Like, I mean, he was cool when he was out. He had his little run. But him and Thugger came out together, and Thugger still relevant. But that's just how the game goes sometimes.
That's real.
And I look at it like I know I like Future more now than I did before. And Dirty Sprite 2 was the CD that I jumped in the Future, so you can see how late I was. That was the one with Future, because everybody was like, nigga, the 36 Nights and March Madness. And I listened to March Madness and like I half-assed listened to 36 Nights. And then
36 Nights is about.
And then when DS2 came out, I was like, okay, y'all got me. I'm gonna listen to this whole thing, and we're gonna figure it out. And that was the first album that I listened to by Future that I like played like on repeat every song and really studied it. So I'm late to the party.
Now, see, my top 5 was Savages.
I ain't never heard that one.
Oh my! First of
Well, what's the
all,
chorus? I might not heard it.
my Savages. I'm always dressing fresher than a mannequin. I grew up in a ruthless ass environment. I'm on the phone with yo. I asked them how the trial went.
Oh, I got this one.
35 records
I like
time my
that.
day was spent. I got a cocky back the time my day was eaten. You got me thinking all these bitches artificial. The way you acting, you must don't respect the real nigga. That's my shit.
Oh, you know what? I think I would like that. I think I would like that. That sounds like some real shit.
Y'all, I swear I was a trap nigga in my old life. You cannot convince me because I know every Gucci Mane song. I know every fucking Future song.
But I want to listen to Gucci either.
I fuck with Lil Baby. I know all the Lil Baby shit. Like, you cannot tell me I was not in a trap. In my old life, I was a trap queen.
When I was a youngster, I ain't listen to Gucci at all. Like,
You wildin'. Gucci is
I listened to Gucci more when he got out of jail than I did before he went to jail.
And that's crazy because the best shit that he ever came out with was the shit he came out with
back
before
then.
he went to jail.
Now, I fuck with, like, when I was in the club, I man on the club, the biggest club in DC, and we used to party, I was rapping all that shit. And All White Bricks is probably the Gucci song that I love the most.
Is that shit. Matter of fact, let me tweet that.
That
What's
was
y'all top 5 Gucci Mane songs? Because Bricks is number 1.
Bricks number 1.
That's gonna be
But
a
Yo
real
Gotti.
poll.
Like that
You
John.
said what?
That's gonna be a good poll you put on. Where are you doing that?
On Twitter.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a decent little following on Twitter.
There we go.
Decent.
Yeah. It ain't like my Instagram following, but it's decent.
Okay.
I got 10,000 followers on Twitter.
Okay. I think that's more than decent, but okay.
Really?
It ain't shit compared to the Instagram.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got 3,000 followers on Twitter, so it's kind of shit to me.
But to take up for you to a certain extent, I've gained a lot of my followers because my pictures have went viral on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I also tweet a
nigga
lot.
hit me and was like, I know her.
And I tweet a lot of controversial shit sometimes. You know, I troll sometimes. I be saying shit that I know people gonna be like, it's gonna get a rise out of people. Then you go viral and then.
See, I left Twitter alone in like 2012, so it fucked me. Well, 2013, so it fucked me up to find out people were still on Twitter, and all the podcasts are still on Twitter. So I learned this from y'all. Mm-hmm. I had to get back on Twitter. So 2019 is my back on Twitter moment.
Yeah.
I left Twitter alone. I ain't think shit about it since like 2013. But Drea's homegirl, Meg the Stallion.
We was supposed to talk about Future and Lil Creek.
Did we talk about that?
No.
Okay, well, Future got all these songs.
Yeah, you missed all of that.
At his birthday party, he showed up with Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
Who we all know Meek Mill being infamous by saying Lori Harvey on my wish list. And we know that she's also known for trying to get at Jay-Z at the Rock Nation brunch. And Royce the 5'9" just released a song where he was like, I'm this, I'm that. I'm whole telling Lori Harvey no at the Rock Nation brunch. And everybody's like, oh, she's trying to get Beyonce, man. So now we all know what she did with, what she allegedly did with Tristan Thompson and Chloe. So after all of that, and after all the Future's baby mamas, and that little brief time he dated Drea, we know that now Future is dating Lori Harvey. How do you feel about that since you guys broke up?
Since who broke up?
You and Future.
First of all, don't be lying. Don't be lying on me.
That shit.
Don't be lying on me.
That nigga be lying.
Because to be honest, and my ex-boyfriend, if he ever heard that shit, he will fucking die because he hates Future. He hates that nigga. He is a Future nigga. He hates him. So I can't. Don't play like that. Don't do that. You gonna get me in some trouble.
All right.
I ain't never fucked with the ladies ever. Let me look at the camera.
Nevadius. She used this government name.
Nevadius.
She used this government name.
I ain't never fucked with Nevadius Will Burn.
She possessed an affidavit.
Damn.
Let me look
at
it.
is crazy as hell. Dog. Nigga, my name now Numan. It's Arabic, but like shit.
But no, so I mean, I feel like Future.
It's awful.
Jesus.
I feel like Future has a lot going on
clearly
in his personal life.
Clearly.
I feel like, allegedly, it's not been confirmed yet, but allegedly, he had 3 babies in 2019.
Shit, god damn.
Yeah, because he had the baby.
That nigga is fertile as shit.
He is.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What, he got like
he got
7?
Like 9 babies now.
Yeah.
Like some crazy
Yeah, he
shit.
has a lot of them. So it's just like.
He don't believe in rubbers apparently.
Right.
Just some random raps to push it on waist. But
this nigga working on a soccer team though.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
it's really crazy as fuck. He want a whole team of Wilburns.
The Wilburn Warriors.
Right, the Wilburn Warriors. gang. So he just has a lot going on, and this is how I feel about Lori Harvey. So I feel like Lori Harvey, she's beautiful as fuck.
Beautiful as fuck.
Absolutely.
Like that is a beautiful ass woman.
Tongue fucker.
Yeah, she's beautiful as fuck. But this is how I feel about bitches who grew up in privileged households, privileged situations. I wasn't so blessed, I had to get it how I had to get it. And I done fucked with niggas, like I done fucked with an industry nigga or whatever before, so nothing is wrong with that. But I would never say.
Never?
I possibly will tell you off camera, but not on camera.
Okay.
So, I have fucked with an industry nigga before. I don't think anything is wrong with that, but I just think girls like that who grew up in celebrity homes with like certain people as their father figure. Why are you fucking with niggas like Future? You don't have to do that. Like you have access to you have access to top tier niggas that bitches like me. And I mean, I'm beautiful too. You know what I mean?
You are.
I'm just saying, like, I'm a cute girl too, but it's like the type of bitches the type of niggas that Lori Harvey have access to in comparison to the type of niggas that I have access to, it's just different.
It's like having access.
And I can get there, but I gotta get in the right rooms. You already in the right rooms and in the right circles. So why you choosing to fuck with Future?
Y'all miss all the shade.
Yeah, no, you did. I didn't miss any of your shade. I'm about to comment.
Oh wait, what did he say?
He was like basically like, yeah, you know, you have this great opportunity to fuck with niggas like JB and niggas like New. So, but I've actually heard that though. like this is what happens. I think the bigger message there is that I think that like she's looking for whatever she's looking for, but it ain't a nigga who's gonna take care of her or take care of her life or.
But
take
she
care
don't
of her.
need that.
Well, she doesn't need that, but so that's why she wants somebody like Future, because she's not looking for the same thing that you are.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
She's just.
She's not looking for stability. She's always had that.
No, because if you were looking for stability, you wouldn't be looking at Future. You'd be looking at somebody like me. You know, like you said. It's well, I mean, I'm not going to deny it. Like I'm a good fucking catch. It just is what it is.
You better promote yourself.
And the whole thing you missed it because I was calling you unstable and me stable.
Oh really?
So you missed the whole joke.
So I'm unstable.
You missed the whole joke.
Wow.
You missed the whole joke.
Yeah, clearly I did because I thought we were both stable.
So we are, but that's not the joke.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I didn't get it then. I'm fine. But yeah, it's a little different. That's an interesting comment that you made though. Like, why do they go after niggas like Future? I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Women always do. Like, this is fucking from the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Women have always gone after the bad boy. Like niggas have made livings off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it has always been. Like, I ain't saying it's the smartest strategy, but I'm saying it's always been that. It's always been that.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Should we move on to another topic?
Yeah, like, cause the girls that Drea grew up with, like when she was hanging out with Meg Thee Stallion, they was in Houston doing their thing.
I didn't.
And they didn't. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Megan is from South Park.
For the story, you did. For the story, you did.
Okay.
So they grew up together, and they was dating different guys. And they had the one guy that was going to college and doing his thing, and then they had the one R&B singer who dropped out, who was gyrating on everything, and that's who Drea and Meg always went to, which is why I'm not surprised that Meg Thee Stallion was rubbing all over Trey Songz, because that's what y'all have always done. You and
what
Meg.
What do you mean?
You and Meg. You, Lex, and Meg have always gone for the Trey Songz nigga.
R&B niggas.
I don't like R&B niggas.
But Trey Songz is
He's
a
R&B
rap
nigga.
nigga.
I just realized you're not drinking. You don't drink?
Oh, no, I had most of the vodka earlier. Yeah.
He just don't drink.
Vodka.
Don't.
Not
Yeah,
vodka poppy.
No, I don't mess with tequila. Tequila is not good for
Tequila
me.
is king.
No, tequila is excellent for women.
Tequila?
Did I say that out loud? I said that out loud.
Well, I'll give y'all a quick tequila story.
We're not going to judge.
I have had some of the best sex of my life off of women with tequila. Like women and tequila, I be like,
yeah, it's a match made in hell.
You want some tequila? Here you go.
Yeah.
I have never had a bad time with women on tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Well, women that I've dated on tequila.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, we're not. Not on no fuck shit. But on a good night, if the lady's drinking and you got some tequila, It's gonna be a great night.
I had women tell me like, you know, I've been drinking tequila.
right.
Oh shit!
Time to get some coffee.
Oh
Time to
shit!
get some coffee.
You want to turn up? She didn't let me know what it was already. Now, is that the same for you, or you like, no, that's my drink of choice? Has nothing to do with that, because I've had women tell me like, I'm like, what you want to do? Like, want some? Give me some tequila.
I like tequila.
Oh shit! I know what that. You know.
I used to be heavy on like Henny and shit, but you know that fuck with your waistline. So I don't really fuck with like Henny like that. But tequila is the one. But you gotta drink Don Julio, cause Don Julio don't give you no hangovers. Patron will have your ass fucked up.
Yeah. Okay.
Patron will have you on some whole other shit. Like Patron is the devil. Pat and Run, I don't fuck.
I fuck with Pat and Ron.
I can't.
I had some shit.
My
What's the
shit.
shit called? Medina had me get this shit.
What?
It's the George Clooney.
Oh, Casamigos.
Yeah.
So do y'all know Cass? Cass Facts?
Yes.
That's my homeboy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my homeboy. He actually called me while we been recording.
Oh,
But,
okay.
You should have told me like, here with us. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
That's my nigga. I fuck with Cass. So Cass love Casamigos. He the person who put me on that shit. Like anytime he come to my house, he always bring a bottle of Casamigos, and we be getting fucked up.
Okay.
I got
a question there. I got a question.
Okay.
Y'all in this whole pod squad.
You wanna know what's crazy?
I feel like we should be part of the pod squad.
What was
Because
your question?
my question,
You said you got a question about the
why we not part of the pod
Yeah, I was
squad?
about to say, turn it into a question like Jeopardy.
Yeah,
Like,
we not part of the pod
Okay.
squad.
Well-
Because I'm like,
Well, let me say this. Okay, so Cass been following me on Instagram since before I moved to Atlanta, before I ever even had a crazy amount of followers. So I met him through this girl that lived in New York that I used to fuck with. So I've been knowing Cass for a long time. Then I moved here and he moved here like a year later. So it was just kind of like, okay, we already know each other.
mm-hmm.
So we just kind of started hanging out. Then Kiki and Medina, Kiki invited us to come on Cocktails, and we went on Cocktails, and that's how we got cool with Kiki and Medina. Then, cause I fucked with Kiki vibe, cause listening to Cocktails, I was like, oh, this bitch bougie as fuck, like, I can't. But then I met her in person, and I was like, oh, this bitch not bougie, like, she just talk like that. So, I fucked with Kiki, that's my bitch. So then Mandy and Weezy, Mandy and Lex have been knowing each other for a long time through Twitter. And then, you know, we moved here. Horrible Decisions started getting way more and more popping. And then Mandy would start coming out here. We ended up just linking up with her. She got us tickets to come to like one of the Horrible Decision shows. That's how we got cool with her and Weezy. Then Tahoe, Mandy knows Tahoe and Lex knows Tahoe from Twitter or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of how the pod squad, I guess you could say, came about. But it wasn't on purpose. It was like we literally just all kind of met and linked and
that's
remained
usually
cool.
that's how it happens.
That's
but to
not
me,
bad.
I'm like, so.
But I don't see y'all nowhere, cause I be outside a lot.
Now,
Cause you know,
there's some truth to that.
I don't be seeing y'all. Like where y'all be?
There's some truth to that. We owe it to all y'all.
Work.
Y'all not older than Tahoe.
We owe it to Tahoe.
Not playing.
Oh shit! Hey, she said it Tahoe. We
Right.
But we way older than Tahoe too.
I'm kidding.
And we just look this way. but
I'm here for
this how I look at it.
Yeah.
preserving your six.
We saw like I'm old enough to be like
My dad.
I hit up. Hell no. Well, yeah.
You ain't old enough. Well,
Yeah. I hit Joe Budden up about 10, 11 years ago to get him on my album when I was rapping. And it wound up not working out. And then, of course, he wound up stopped rapping. podcast. But I remember Joe from when he was rapping. And I remember Nipsey.
And Joe is our nigga too. We fuck with Joe.
I know that.
Joe.
So this is
and
how,
Rory.
This is how it all played out. Joe was my nigga with the rap shit before he knew what a podcast was. Mm-hmm. And I was reaching out to him like, nigga, I fuck with you. Like, let's do some shit. You got this manager and let's put the money together. And it didn't work out. It didn't wind up happening. I say it that way. Mm-hmm. But I fucked with him from like a decade or so ago.
Right.
And then, real quick, I started we turned our shit into a podcast. Mm-hmm. I knew Joe had his podcast, but we turned ours into a podcast mainly because of Joe, because he's like my favorite rapper. So it was like, I'm watching his moves, but let's make it a podcast then. Boom. And then that's when I found Mandy and Weezy on their show. Mm-hmm. And then I had my own show because I did a sex workshop shit, and they asked me to come and host something or come and be a part of a panel. And I did that panel, and it was Kiki. And then I connected dots. Kiki know, like I said, hold with scissors. And Kiki knows mixed signals. And then mixed signals and Kiki knows Poor Minds. And Poor Minds and mixed signals and cocktails know Tao. And I went to their live show, and I spoke at the live show. I turned up their live show.
Okay.
Because do you know who Shantae is?
No.
The CJ Ryder, How to Give a Blowjob?
No.
That's Kiki girl. So she did.
Was that who? Live show?
Their the Sunday night live show.
I was at the one on Saturday. I actually.
And I regret that. You won the head contest?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was you!
Shit.
Damn!
Oh, shit.
Okay, so the second night.
I won.
We went the second night.
I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something.
Well,
we hear you loud and clear.
I love you.
We appreciate it.
You're amazing.
Yes, that's wonderful.
And
yes.
The second night we went, because I told Kiki we was going to come, but our crew schedule couldn't do the first night. So we all went the second night. And when we went the second night, CJ Ryder won, who wrote the book How to Eat a Banana. And so she won. And so I walked up, because I'm still an upcoming podcast trying to get my shit off. And I was like, hey, I got a question. And Kiki was like, well, come on up, da, da, da. And I was like, basically like, how you tell a girl, you like this shit. Literally what I said was, how you tell a girl in Atlanta you like to get your ass lit? Because every nigga out here on the down.
You like to get your ass lit?
I do, yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love
we
it.
don't shame that on our show. We be down with it.
Right. But everybody isn't like that.
But I've never really licked ass before.
How you never really licked ass?
Cause I blow. I like blue in it.
Hung around the tank.
A little quick.
The goose.
I licked it, but I ain't never really ate it.
Now,
but I done stuck my fingers in there.
Okay. I had a
like
girl.
That shit.
Yeah, there's a G spot in it. Well, not G spot. Well, yeah, G spot. There's a G spot in there.
Especially when my nails was longer.
And they liked it when your nails were longer.
That sounds crazy.
You can really hit it.
Oh Lord, that sounds awful.
Okay.
Not awful.
But you know what? You know what, JB? I've seen women playing with other girls' pussies with long ass fingernails. And I'm like, oh, she gonna cut her. Oh, and I'm like, she didn't cut her. Oh shit, this feel good. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But shit. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know. Looking at ass. She was looking at ass. I don't know. I like getting ass. I don't know what
He's like, fuck all that shit. I like to get this ass ate. Period.
Yeah, I do. I don't worry about that.
Call 1-9.
So what happened was I went up to the stage and I was like, we in Atlanta and be like, shit going on. I like to get my ass licked. It's hard to express that, and Medina and Kiki gave me their advice.
What was their advice?
It was a lot of different things, but what they ended with was like, you gotta say, baby, I want to do something nasty, something different tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl who won the contest was Shantae. And she wrote a book about getting head.
Okay.
And she's Kiki's girl. So I said, so basically just say, baby, I want to do something different tonight. And Medina and Kiki was like, yes. And I was like, Shantae, I want to do something different tonight. And I don't know Shantae. But I said that and the whole crowd was like, ah! And it was like a fake viral moment. And that's how I knew Kiki before the event. But that's how like Medina knew me because they talked about it on their show. And it was like, and the nigga that was like, Shantae, so, I mean, so you don't have a problem licking ass?
Okay, first of all,
I'm just.
we didn't say that. That's not the conclusion we came to.
That was where I was at. I arrived it by myself.
I don't know where, how you came to that conclusion, because that ain't even, that ain't even how I'm coming in 2019, 2020.
How you coming in 2020?
Just clear this up.
This is my thing. So, when it comes to ass eating, I ain't never really just had a nigga really just verbally tell me that he wanted me to do that shit to him. But Lex is a pro ass eater. She talks about it all the time on the podcast. That's her thing. That's what she do. And she talked about it so much, I was like, fuck it, okay, I'm gonna try the shit. And then when I was trying to do it, as soon as I got to like the gooch part, the nigga just started like tensing up. I was like, what the fuck going on? This nigga just started locking up. So I was like, okay, maybe today is not the time. But I done stuck my fingers in niggas' ass. Niggas like that shit.
But you stuck fingers in it? See, to me, I'll take a tongue, but I don't want a finger.
I done definitely fingered some booty in my day.
I don't want.
Well, how do you feel about fingering?
You don't want nobody to eat your booty neither?
I don't.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm like one of the
but
only
how do you
niggas
know
on our
that you
crew.
good if you ain't never did it?
Because because there's just a level of like disgust and dislike associated with my asshole that I can't combine like any sort of sexual anything with my butt.
Because
Like,
I
too
didn't know
much
I
dude
liked my
comes out
ass
of
ate
there.
until I had it ate. And I was like, oh, well, this is a different feeling.
And I'll tell you, when I found out I didn't even know I had my ass licked. I thought she was licking the gooch. And then I've admitted I like it. Why am I lie? I'm telling everybody I like it. So I don't have to lie down about the first time. Like, I like it. I said it in cocktails live. I ain't gonna lie now. I like it. But the first time it happened, I didn't know that's what it was. And that's just me honest. I didn't know the very first time. That's because I say some sick shit like yeah, you be looking the taint joke. Like, I like that shit. And she was like,
nope.
At first, and I was like, I like the whole thing. And she was like, I was licking your ass. Like, what are you talking about? And I was like,
Oh.
Right. And
That's all you can say.
Next time,
When I got my
like,
ass ate, I knew it was ass.
see, I didn't know it was ass. I thought it was still the little gooch tank part. And then when she did it the second time, I could tell. Okay, I didn't expect it to happen, so I wasn't even thinking that way. So the second time I was like, okay, that's definitely my balls. That's definitely the little gooch area, and that's definitely my ass. You know what? I like this. I do like it, and that was my response to it. But the very first time, I wasn't sure. But I'm not gonna. I like it, so I ain't gotta play it off. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit, so I'm not even in the realm of playing it off. But literally, but. All right. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run through a couple topics we can get out of here because Dre has changed his whole show into about licking ass, and I don't even know how it happened.
That's what I do. I come through and I
fucked up the whole show. I ain't mad though.
Baby,
it was fun.
Look,
it was
this
fun.
is what I do.
Hey man,
make niggas lose their whole train of thought.
Hey man, dealing with crazy women, man. Dealing with these crazy ass women. I ain't mad.
Because we know what they can do. You be like, tell me more.
Yeah. Let's see it.
How crazy are you?
Yeah, let's see it.
Did you ever eat a raw egg? What have you done? Dre? Tell me. So my fantasies need details. What have you done? Did you ever kill anybody? Tell me. I need to know.
I ain't rather kill nobody.
But I didn't kill him. I just shot him. You know, I didn't kill him. You know, right? I just shot him. Right. Yeah, look at her. look.
We're not gonna get into
My lawyer advised me on this.
Pleading the fifth.
talk about this.
Okay, really quick. Let's get into some political shit because we got a black
let's do it.
And then we gonna ride this whole wave out and get Drea to what she needs to get to tonight. Are you coming to the hookah with us?
I don't know. I have to call my friend Europe once we get offline.
What are you doing with the mic? What are you doing with the mic? What are you doing?
Can I hear me? Do you think?
I don't think so.
I honestly, you see how I've been turning these dials.
Is the levels fucked up?
Yeah.
You want it to talk like this?
No, you don't need to talk like that. But I've been working it. No. We've been managing. We've been.
No, you know what's crazy? Lex say that all the time about me on the show. She be like, bitch.
Yeah.
I always have to fix your fucking volume because you need to talk into the mic. She was like, then you got like this soft, seductive ass voice. So you need to talk louder. We just did an episode with Passport Cuddy the other day. And
so Passport Cuddy was here and doing the rounds with the Pod Squad, but didn't hit me. Did you tell her I'm part of the Pod Squad?
I didn't, but next time I know.
Damn it.
Now
I am, hold on, for the record.
Because she did record with all of us. She recorded with Cocktail. She recorded with Cash.
She did.
She recorded with everybody.
For the record, for everybody that doesn't know, we are part of the Pod Squad.
Officially.
We have elbowed our ways into this shit.
This
is
Pod Squad. We gang.
Yeah,
gang.
Right.
God damn it.
Right.
But you know what's so funny? When I saw y'all at Tahoe them live, I looked at everybody. I was like, Medina, Kiki, Lex, Mandy, and I saw you. And I was like, hey, Drea. I don't know if you know what the fuck
Why you felt that way when you seen me?
I didn't think you knew who I was. I thought that they knew.
You saying when you seen all of them, that's how you was. You was like, oh, hey, Mandy, hey, Lex, hey. Yeah.
And I just was like.
I thought you were saying the people was doing that.
Oh, no. I just. You were the one that I thought were the least to know who the fuck I was.
No, I knew he was. I'm cool as fuck, though. I don't know, people always.
No, for the record, you were cool as fuck. And you were great, and I don't want to get fucked up for this, but I'm gonna tell y'all, Drea came with just a hoodie and some jeans on. It was the baddest bitch in the picture.
Oh, that night, yeah. Oh,
that night. With just the hoodie, with just the hoodie on. It wasn't even like
it was a chill night.
Hoodie and jeans,
but still the baddest joint in the building.
No
and I love everybody. And this is not like I love everybody. I love everybody. I was like, and JP and say, I was like, Drea came through with it, and shut that whole shit down there. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And you have to tell me that shit.
I was chilling. I was just on some, because honestly, I think I had ran some errands and shit earlier today. That was just what I had on. And Kiki was like, you gotta come because we opening up. And I missed the whole opening. I told you I'm not punctual. So I missed the whole opening and everything. I didn't even see Kiki.
Sure did.
I didn't even see Kiki.
I didn't see us.
I know. I didn't see none of that shit. So when I got there, I was just on some chill shit. But I think when people meet me sometimes, they just be thinking I'm gonna be like a bitch. I don't know, maybe because of what I say on the show, when people listen to the show and they just be like, oh, Drea about money, she about this, she about that, she probably bougie.
But I didn't think you was bougie.
But people, I do feel like people meet me and they think I'm gonna be a certain way, but it's like I'm so fucking down to earth, and I'm not just saying it because I'm me, but it's like I am a cool ass bitch.
You was cool as a motherfucker. Yeah. Like when we met, because I teased you a little bit. Like, yeah, you supposed to be on the show. And you was like, I'm gonna come do it. And I was like, oh.
And
when you gonna come do it? Okay. And she was like, let's do it. Let's do it. This. And then when you were a little under the weather, you called me. Yeah. You didn't text me or tweet me. Yeah. You called me and was like, look, This ain't no I can't do it. I'll be there next week and we hit it. And this is next week. So I'll attest to all that. I'll stamp on it. I won't stamp everybody's shit.
Yeah.
I won't stamp your shit.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, like I said, like I said my mistake. You came through the hoodie and shut it down. But that's enough ass kissing.
Period. That's what I do. Let the girls and the boys know. Don't get it confused.
So let's get up out of here. I don't want to take too much of your time. We definitely appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
And I will say this:
problem.
every time the Pod Squad comes on, our numbers like go through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're at a level where I'm like I'm comfortable sustaining at this level, and that's because of y'all motherfuckers. But Dina always said like, stop saying thank you, stop saying you don't have to do that every time.
This is what we supposed to do for each other. Like at some point, y'all need to come on our show too. It's like we all need to cross promote. Like you know what I mean? We gotta do that.
We'd love to do it. I've been waiting to do it.
We about to start our live tour and stuff soon.
Hey,
so,
okay.
We are too. Next year we're going live.
Yeah, we are too next year. That's when we're gonna start ours.
We didn't even. We wanted to, and I asked Medina about it, and she was like, "Do it now. The fuck are you waiting for?
I mean,
see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 people, maybe 100 people, maybe 1,000 people. But just do it and have that first experience." And I was like, "Bet." And what we did, and shout out to Tahoe, shout out to Joy.
Yeah, shout out to Tahoe.
That put us with Tahoe and made that whole thing happen.
Right.
Have us open up. Like our numbers, our followings on every platform on social media jump. And Tahoe promoted that episode ridiculously, and like shout out to Tahoe, real ass nigga, and everybody involved in the So Shameless, because like we had like our best week ever last week.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I know the power of like cross promotion and stuff. Like we've done cocktails. Kiki has been on our show. We've done Horrible Decisions. Horrible Decisions have been on our show. We've done So Shameless. Then we got an episode with So Shameless. Like that shit is crazy. Same thing with Cass too. We done did an episode with Cass. We was on Cass show before too. So it's just, it's crazy the way that shit works. It's like it really helps your numbers improve. That's why I feel like we all just need to, work together, collab together. It's 2020, so much money to be made for everybody.
We were just saying that. We were saying 2020, everything plenty, and 2020, so much money.
It's a new decade.
I literally said that shit today. Like, me and my nigga was on the phone, like, being goofy, like, nigga, it's 20. No, he said, it's 2020, it's time to get plenty. And I was like, nigga, it's 2020, time to get money. And he was like, oh!
It's a whole new decade. Like, and it's so much money to be made between all of us, like with the whole podcasting industry. Like, Lex was telling me she had a conversation with Mandy one day, and Mandy was saying how if you're in the top 10% of podcasts, basically people that's getting more than 1,000 listens, she was like, most people don't even get more than 1,000 listens a week. So if you can make it to that threshold, because sometimes me and Lex kind of be hard on ourselves, if we be getting like 7,000 listens a week, and we've been doing our podcast for like a year now too. Is that
solely on the podcast sites? Because we get more overall numbers from our views on Facebook than on the podcast site. So give us some game. Well, do we need to focus, our numbers need to be on the podcast app sites like Spotify, Apple?
I would say yes, because I mean, like I said before, with us, we started off on YouTube doing Wine Out Wednesday. Then we decided to rebrand because it was so many other people that were coming out with podcasts and shows with the same name. So we were like, okay, Wine Out Wednesday is not synonymous to Lex and Drea. So we need to come up with a name that is us, and then people gonna know this is Lex and Drea. So that's when we came up with Poor Minds. And ever since we started the podcast, we haven't really been doing the YouTube anymore. We are wanting to get back doing video and stuff too, but we haven't lately. But the good thing about SoundCloud is if you on multiple different streaming platforms like Spotify, iTunes, what else? Spotify, iTunes, iHeart,
Pod Monster, all them different things that Trey used to put on.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. Yeah. So if you're on all of these different platforms, one good thing about SoundCloud is it tells you your numbers every week from all of your streaming services collected. So we get 7,000 listens a week consistently at this point with everything.
Okay.
We know we have like 7,000 listeners a week. So it is. Do y'all use SoundCloud?
We don't even use SoundCloud. We
y'all
use
need to get a SoundCloud account.
Okay.
Yeah, and y'all need to put y'all shit on Spotify and stuff too.
It's on Spotify and Apple. We're on everything but SoundCloud.
So you need to utilize SoundCloud because SoundCloud will let y'all know everything collectively every week. So however many listens you got from Apple, however many listens you got from Spotify, however many listens you got from whatever other streaming service y'all use, is gonna tell you everything all together on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So whatever that number say every week, that's everything included.
We'll have to look into that. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Yeah.
Last time when Lex was here.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, just y'all just need to keep cross promoting, just staying consistent, and your shit gonna grow. Cause honestly, once me and Lex got to this point, we was like, wow, that's crazy. 7,000 people be listening to us every week. That shit is crazy as fuck. But then you got Kiki and them, they get 20,000 listeners a week. And you got Horrible Decisions, they get like 60, 70,000 a week. You just gotta stay consistent.
What's so singles?
They get about 22.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
they get like 22.
They changed shit changed again when Tahoe was on, and I give him, he did a lot of promoting.
Oh, we had Carlos on our show too. I forgot about that. Carlos got
85. Yeah. Okay, so when we gonna be on? Just let us know. Y'all can come on the show. We just did an episode with Cuddy, so we gonna drop that next month, and we can definitely drop it 2020.
It's gonna probably drop 2020. Yeah.
Us 2020.
No, I was saying. We could record it this month or next month, but it probably will drop 2020.
I'm with it. I think 2020 will be the shit because since we're all in this pod squad together,
oh my God.
You see how we just put ourselves in. Yeah. I named it, Dre. I named the shit, so since I named it, since we're all in this pod squad together as a crew and a family, gang. I think 2020 is the year because I don't know how 2019 can get any better for us. Like we have quadrupled our numbers, so it's like.
What are y'all getting now?
But see, our numbers are a little different because we're getting like 2,000 a week.
Okay.
But ours is mainly video.
Got you. Yeah.
So, in listening to you, ours need to be mainly the
we need to turn that video into audio.
So we need to switch we need to switch
the outlet.
And we had to do that too, and we were honestly nervous about that.
How did you do it?
But that's what I'm saying. We were nervous about it because it was like we started off on YouTube, and then me and Lex are both so dramatic. We both very expressive with our facial expressions and shit. So I feel like the people who was watching the show, they got so accustomed to watching us on camera and seeing the facial expressions and seeing everything that was going on.
Oh yeah.
And so it's what the fuck? You bitches about to just start doing the podcast. Y'all ain't gonna show us y'all face no more? Like, what the fuck? But we had conversations with Manny. We had conversations with different people in the podcasting industry. And they was like, no, you need to start doing podcasting. Like, if y'all want to still upload the videos, cool. But you need to mainly focus on getting people to listen to y'all. So we just basically... It really wasn't planned, to be honest with you. It was like we changed the name and everything of the podcast, and then ironically, at the same time, literally like a week apart, Lex camera broke, and then my camera broke.
So it's by necessity.
So both of our cameras broke, and we never thought to do what y'all doing, like with the phones and shit like that. So we was just like, fuck it, we just gonna start doing the podcast. Like these hoes just gonna have to listen to us. If they fuck with us, they gonna listen. If they don't, they not.
So Gary V, T.I., Cocktail, all shit.
And we started off at like 1,000 listens a week.
Y'all right there.
What is this? Oh, this your library?
This is my library. This is the shit I listen to.
Okay. I love hearing
these. That's from DC. I'm always support DC. That's some rich white people. There's some chicks that I found from, I think, Cocktails.
So Shameless.
Man, the Osborne for Game. These some niggas from Atlanta. That's us.
That's y'all. Horrible Decision.
Yeah, Mixed Signals. It's my man. They got a real estate company, real estate investment. That's what I was doing. I was doing this and my solo podcast. I canceled that shit. I put all my energy into this one.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you just really gotta gotta focus on this shit. It's like we just started being super consistent, promoting the shit all the time. We were getting guests on the show. Then that's when we ended up getting hit up by DJ Scream. You know, shout out to DJ Scream.
I remember when that happened because at that point I was listening because I had found y'all through Cocktails and Mixed Signals, and at that point I was listening. And it was like a week later, like, yeah, we can be on the radio. I'm like, oh, they doing it. Who are these chicks? Like, they just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, we was cool with Scream because me and Lex, you know, we both kind of have an IG following or whatever, and they had this segment.
300,000.
They had this segment on his show where they would do like model of the week or something like that. So me and Lex ended up being guests on his show a year prior to him hitting us up about actually being like on the show as his co-host. So I think it's just crazy how life works and everything just kind of comes full circle. But you know, you work hard and you just stay consistent with shit, you get an abundance of blessings. So
indeed, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just everything with the podcasting industry is just all about staying consistent. I say that to people all the time because a lot of people hit me up like, oh, I just started doing my podcast. I'm only getting 200, 300 listens a week. Like I said, when we first started doing our podcast, not the actual YouTube channel, because on the YouTube channel, a lot of our videos have like 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 like views or whatever. But when we started doing the podcast, that's completely different. It's harder to get people to want to listen to you versus looking at you.
Yeah.
So we started off getting like 900, 1,000 listens a week when we first started, and we really had to grow to this point. Now we at 7K. Probably we project probably by like March we'll be at like between 10 to 15. But you know, you just gotta stay consistent. But y'all on y'all way, cause y'all. I like
should we cut off Facebook?
Thank you.
I don't think you should cut it off, but I think it's a crutch, kind of.
It is.
I think you can stay on live. Like being on live is cool, cause I actually was telling Lex that the other day. I'm like, I think we should start when we actually recording the episodes.
Right.
I think we should be on live.
Yeah. Just to we find that it allows us to interact with our fans a lot more easily.
And Kiki and Medina do that. Like whenever they record Cocktails, they're usually on live.
On Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram. So it's like I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, but I think that you definitely need to start focusing more on the streaming platforms, not on Facebook Live, because your money not about to come from Facebook Live. It's gonna come when you get in the listens on these streaming services. Then that's when these advertising companies and stuff gonna want to start hitting you up and wanting you to do ads. Because we just started doing ads and stuff recently too on our shows.
Okay. We was on like this bull. We was on for anybody who's doing a podcast that doesn't know, we were on Anchor at first, and we were taking podcasting very not seriously. Like we get 3,000 on Facebook, and we upload it to the podcast site for the fuck of it. And we didn't own our show. And we were like, wait a minute. When I started reading through this shit, like we don't even own this. We don't own our content because Anchor was submitting us as part of. It's like Anchor has 1,000 shows, and we were one of them, and we were under Anchor's platform. I was like, nah, nigga, I want to own my shit. I'm a rapper. I know what it means to own your masters.
Right.
And then when we switched to Transistor, where we actually own our product and own 100% of our content, that's when I started realizing the difference. But on Anchor, they were giving us like these little bullshit $20, $40, $50 ads. But we didn't own our product. And now that we own it 100%, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the money. Because honestly, we made more money when we were a slave to them. But I'm like, fuck that, I want to own our shit.
That's how they make you a slave, though. right? So that's why we need to step out from that and start doing our own sponsors.
I mean,
we'll get there.
This guy that Lex used to talk to, he was like an industry dude or whatever. He used to always tell us everything is about connecting the dots.
Absolutely.
And that's the hardest part, is figuring out how to connect the dots. But once you figure out how to connect the dots, the money gonna just overflow because you done figured out the formula. That's the hardest part, is figuring out how to get to the money and how to figure out how to have residual income coming in and how to have, you know what I mean, a steady flow of income. But once you figure that shit out, your money gonna overflow. And then once you figure it out, you gonna know how to get money other ways too, because you done finally figured out how to connect the dots. And he was like, connecting the dots don't necessarily just mean only with your podcast. Like, once you figure out how to do that shit, you gonna know how to connect the dots in multiple different business ventures.
Like,
once you figure out how to get the money, you gonna figure out how to get it in multiple different ways.
Yeah,
it's basically what he was telling
like
us.
tonight at Mustache Lounge, Jay Billions and No Break Snoop presents a partner named Kickback After Party. Hopefully, Drea will come through for at least a couple minutes.
Smoke a little.
At least a couple minutes.
No, I have some more tequila.
And see how we do it.
No, I ain't having no more. This, I ain't gonna lie, this little second cup got me a little lit. And y'all wait in Sandy Springs. Y'all know I live in fucking Midtown. That's like fucking 30 minutes.
Jeez. But you know what I love the most? Drea, you giving us a lot of game and a lot of insight. But the way you was holding, you just put it down. The way you was holding that cup, it was in the shot the whole show. So upon that kickback is in the shot the whole fucking show. But what I'll say is,
I want to hold the cup. I ain't gonna let the cup go.
Yeah, you ain't gonna drop it. Ain't gonna spill.
I don't play about the cup.
Drop.
Okay.
I want to thank you for coming on. We really feel fortunate to have you. I know Medina was like, stop being so thankful. Like, just shut up. And fuck with you. Came and shut up. But like, I do feel very thankful because you didn't have to do the shit, do the fucking show. I mean, so I do.
Yeah, but I mean, I fuck with y'all. I feel like I know what it's like to, you know, be doing the podcast, starting off and being small. Because even with us, I mean, our podcast, we're getting 7,000 listens a week, but that's still small. But then Mandy did make us realize that, like, bitch, if you get more than 1,000 listens a week, you in the top 10% because there's so many podcasts out there. I think we don't really be realizing it's a lot of fucking podcasts, and less than 10% are getting more than 1,000 listens a week.
Yeah.
So if you're in that percentile that you're getting more than 1,000 listens a week, you're really doing your thing. You have to stop being hard on yourself. And at one point, we weren't always in that, you know, percentile. So I get people doing their podcast and grinding and trying to get to that next level, and then you see people like Mandy and Weezy, them hoes is, that shit crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? When me and Lex started doing Poor Minds, when we started, Wind Down Wednesday, because it was Wind Down Wednesday first, we started doing Wind Down Wednesday, Mandy and Weezy was getting like $16K a week, which was still a lot, but now they get like 70. You know what I mean? It's crazy as fuck. They be selling out arenas. Like, they really making bread off this shit. Same thing with Joe. And Joe is my nigga too. Like, I fuck with Joe and I fuck with Rory. Them niggas is really getting money from this shit.
Let me be shady. You don't fuck with Maul?
No, I don't know Maul personally.
Okay.
Rory and Joe are my niggas. Like, well, Rory ain't really a nigga, but, you know. But, you know, like, Joe been my nigga. Joe been my homeboy for a while. Like, he's followed me on social media for a long time, way before me and Lex ever even started doing the podcasting. And Joe is just a cool ass person. He always be giving us game about the podcast and shit. So that's why I also be feeling like, okay, somebody give you game.
You gotta
give
pass
us
it on.
You gotta pass it on.
Absolutely.
So
I feel like we all under the Joe Budden drug. It's Joe Budden and Over the Seasons and
cocktails.
Y'all and Cocktails. And then
and same thing with
I see so Shameless somewhere in there too.
Yeah, Tahoe too. And I just feel like same thing with Tahoe. We met Tahoe. We did the episode with Tahoe. Tahoe was like, bro, y'all are fucking funny as fuck. Like, I fuck with y'all. He was like, y'all really doing y'all thing. That shit crazy. He was like, I fuck with y'all. And then Kiki, she Kiki and Medina, they were both super supportive when we met them. Like they, we opened up for their show in Houston. So it's just all about us all networking together and just being a team, and we can all help each other get to that next level that we need to be on.
Yeah, the Pod Squad.
You just can't be stingy with the info. I feel like some people be stingy.
I agree. And don't cut a partner and kickback out the Pod Squad.
We didn't cut y'all out the Pod Squad.
No, y'all did. I'm being the ass, but y'all did not.
We didn't even talk about the fact that Kanye had the best album of the decade.
Okay, so Kanye. Me? I did it?
Yeah, it's you.
It was me. Okay.
I don't think it was him.
Okay,
I think it was.
Why is it me?
You kind of hijacked the whole show. It's okay though. You're beautiful. It's fine. Like, our audience doesn't mind at all. Trust me. But yeah, you did kind of take over the whole thing. It's okay though. I'm not.
Okay, so Kanye, Billboard released the top albums.
Yes.
Jesus. We should re-record it?
I mean, we can.
No, absolutely not. This was priceless.
I think we got
priceless. Yes.
So for the record, Billboard awarded Kanye with the album of the year, album of the decade for My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
I agree that that's Kanye's best album. I'm not sure I think that's the best album of the last decade, but I agree that that's his best album. We got Lemonade, we got Rihanna, Auntie, we got Jay-Z 444. Shit, I dropped the album in that decade. We got No Breaks, and No Breaks New, and the album No Breaks. I'm gonna put myself in there. And we got Snow Allegra. We got I don't know who else we got. Kendrick Lamar with Damn and To Pimp a Butterfly. We got
To Pimp a Butterfly was a great album.
Yeah, I love that joint. That joint was great. It's been a lot of great projects.
I definitely think Kanye's project was
what? The best of the decade?
Absolutely.
Above all those?
Yeah, My Dark Twisted Fantasy, 100%. You could listen
to
it front to back.
Now, Runaway, what was some standouts? I loved Runaway. Runaway was like probably one of my favorite songs of the decade. Devil in a New Dress, like I told you, I had freestyle to it. So my version of it, I loved. It's probably one of my favorite songs. Him and Ross, it was good. But so what else you like on that?
I liked Runaway, Devil in a New Dress. He had that song Ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, Ridiculous was
with RZA, Jay-Z, Sci-Hi the Prince. Who else? Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha T was on it too.
Was that it? Was Monster on the album too?
Monster was on there too.
Nicki, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and Kanye.
I just feel like it was just a classic album. Like how could we not?
I think it's definitely Kanye's best album and one of my favorites.
His best bet, the decade's best though.
What do you think the decade's best is?
I don't know. I mean, he just named at least two that I would put ahead of that shit. Lemonade, I thought was dope.
I thought
To Pimp a Butterfly was
dope. No, I love B. I'm definitely part of the Beehive, but Beyonce, the album,
was better
than Lemonade.
Interesting.
Who was on Beyonce? Is that Single Ladies? Is that Flawless?
No, Flawless was on Beyonce. Mine with Drake was on Beyonce. Drunken Love was on Beyonce.
Oh, I'll put Beyonce above.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. Drunken Love was a great song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Drunken Love probably one of my favorite songs of the decade.
Yeah, that was a great
cut.
Great song.
It was.
No doubt.
So, I feel like Beyonce is above Lemonade, but Lemonade was cool.
But they made Lemonade number 2.
No,
you know that, right?
I don't agree.
It was oh fuck it, we're gonna end with this. I'm gonna give y'all the real.
All of the Lights was on My Dark Twisted Fantasy. How did we forget?
All of the Lights, and I had everybody on it. Paul McCartney and everybody was on it. So let's see. I'll give y'all the top 5. So they had Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, number 1. Beyonce Lemonade number 2. Frank Ocean Channel Orange number 3. I really like that album.
I did too.
Taylor Swift Red. I never heard it. I'm sorry.
That ain't really our genre, but
yeah.
September Butterfly number 5. Casey Musgraves number 6. I don't know what that is. But shout out to her. Number 7, Rihanna Auntie. That's my favorite Rihanna album.
Auntie was a good album.
Auntie was a good album. Ariana Grande, never listen to her. I know who she is, but
I like Ariana.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Listen to a couple.
She is pretty.
Robin Body Talk. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't.
No idea.
What the fuck that is? Adele.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's one of the best
Hello
albums of the
from
decade.
the other side.
That's
Lord. Oh, Jay, they had a broke out twerk.
There's a fight.
Number 11.
Burning in my heart. Right. Like, yes, that was a great album.
They had Beyonce number 10. Number 11. Beyonce's Beyonce number 11.
Beyonce higher than number 11.
And Daft Punk number 12. Barty at number 13.
That's higher than 13 too. Cardi B album is definitely higher than 13.
Katy Perry 14.
What?
Kendrick back at 15 with Good Kid, Mad City.
And you know what? I take that
Drake
back.
16.
I take that back. Good Kid, Mad City to me, I think is above To Pimp a Butterfly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
The album, yeah. Take Care is
I'm
definitely not
gonna go
number
with-
16.
Well, okay.
What should Take Care be?
Take Care should be in the top 10.
I would agree with that.
Drake?
Because that's on with the weekend.
They gave us some incredible
she
vibes.
loving the crew.
Yeah.
But I'll disagree with you. Drake hasn't given us a bunch of incredible bodies, unless you talk about the girls he fucked. But his bodies of music,
Excuse me?
he has not given us incredible bodies of music.
Yeah.
He has given us great songs.
See, let's
I'm not sure Drake has one classic album.
You're wilding.
What's his classic album?
Nothing was the same is crazy.
Hell no.
You
Ain't no classic.
wildin'.
Hell
First
no.
of all, every album Drake has ever put out, he gave us countless bops. Let's not neglect.
Countless bops doesn't equal
What I'm saying
a body
is,
of work.
any album that Drake has ever came out with, he's had at least 5 hit songs on every album.
One. I agree with you. I'm not gonna just you're right.
But nothing was
I don't
the
make a
same.
classic album just because you got
What
5
show?
bops.
We
5
did.
bops. I make a classic album.
Well, he already said I took over the show, so what show opinion?
Well, let me say this. I think 5 bangers on the album is pretty fucking close to a classic album.
Yes.
I gotta.
Hell no.
Come on, young. Like
Hell no.
We broke this down.
What I call a classic.
Come on.
Yeah, 10 or more. What I call a classic. What I call a classic.
10.
But I'm a rap nigga. So
He's
a singer. Have you sang for Trey yet?
Let him speak the facts. He's gonna sing after he tells the facts. We had
oh Lord, now.
Lex be doing all Negro spirituals.
Lex be singing on our show. She be closing out there.
She be doing Negro spirituals. But go ahead.
What?
She do. Lex be like, I'll tell you. I'm like, oh Lord. She's doing Harriet Tubman songs. She got that Harriet Tubman voice.
She sung Love TKO on the last episode.
Oh boy. That's
Teddy
Teddy
P.
That's what's up.
What y'all getting niggas know about Teddy P?
You need to not be sleeping on it.
All right, so let me say this, y'all. A classic to me, I think 5 bangers gets you a classic, and we actually had this disagreement on the show years ago, where we talked about what constitutes a classic album, and you came high like you are now at around 10, and I was like, fuck you talking, like 10 is crazy. 10 is like all time great album. 10
leave Michael Jackson alone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, you know, 10
he had 9 bangers and he got a classic.
You talk about MJ.
It wasn't 5.
Well, we know
But
that.
it was the greatest album ever.
Shut up. I think all of these are classics.
Finish.
No, I can't finish. No, I'm good. Yo, you're
So
right.
do you feel good? So do you agree though? Do Drake have a classic?
Yeah, I think he's got at least one classic in there.
Okay, I'm wrong. They right. Yeah.
What song? I mean, what album?
Oh fuck! I mean, like,
don't be lying and just trying to be on my side.
No. Because every album
we were debating like "Take Care" or what was the other?
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. And we should "Take Care" or "Nothing Was the Same."
I mean, it's kind of a wash between them. Both of them have good. Both of them have 5 solid bangers on them.
But they both had 5.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I would say that those two are classic.
I would say "So Far Gone" is his best project.
But that's not
It's a mixtape.
Get your facts. Get your
Whoa. See, this is why I'm not in the pod squad. I be kissing them all.
Get him. She was like, hold up, nigga. Hold up.
All right, Drea.
Just because that shit available now on all streaming platforms, that was not a fucking album.
It's on now. Look back here. What's some classics up here? I think everything up here is a
Purple
classic.
Rain, of course.
All of
course.
these.
The Black Album.
Of course.
Thriller.
Of course. Well,
Machiavelli.
I pick everything.
And The Chronic.
You don't give Donkey Style?
No.
You don't give Bob Marley Legend?
Not in my top 5.
What's
Damn. Okay, damn Marvin. Goddamn.
I'm just
Okay.
saying my 5 for Marvin. Marvin my 5.
I mean, whenever you have to do a top 5, it is so much elite shit.
Yeah, I mean, see,
It's really hard
this is
to
an
narrow it
all-time
down.
great for me. This is an all-time great.
JB, send me they are.
Okay,
People listening and Dre has told us they can't see, so we got to address that.
Understood. So Purple Rain is an all-time great for
Absolutely.
me. Thriller is an all-time great for me. The Chronic is an all-time great for me. Bob Marley's Legend is also an all-time great for me. The Black Album is also an all-time.
That's what I'm saying.
Great.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
If I got
Those albums have more than 5 bangers.
But to me, that's what I judge everything by.
If I gotta narrow it down, I'm gonna have to, I fuck with Marvin, and that's a great album.
Oh my God.
But if I gotta narrow it down,
but
what I'm saying is, if I gotta narrow it down to 5, Jay-Z, MJ, Prince, Tupac, and Dr. Dre. Period.
That might be mine. Well, I'm going.
I fuck with Snoop too.
Right.
But and I fuck with Bob Marley. But them 3, they could go if you gotta be in my
I'm
gonna do mine.
She's talking about Bob Marley.
I'm sorry.
I
apologize.
I get sensitive about
This
Marley.
This will be my 5. The top row: Marvin, Prince, Bob, Tupac. And
You better choose wisely.
And only on these albums.
He about to say
Not everything. These albums. I'm going
with.
with.
Giving us the prerequisite.
I'm going with Dr. Dre.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a nigga. Like I
Thriller. You gonna let Thriller go?
I'm gonna let it go.
That's wild.
I'm gonna let it go. Cause he just little boys. He gotta go.
Well,
you don't know that.
All right, we about to start a whole other fucking show. That's about to be a whole other show.
Thank you for tuning in this week. Shout out to all the. My voice on hoarse.
Why go there?
Yes. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, Christian Mingle, Tinder, iHeart, and Mahente.com. Thank you very much, and MySpace. Thank you very much. I want to send an extra special shout out.
Did you just say Mahente, nigga?
Yeah, I'm speaking languages and shit.
Okay.
Are you old enough to remember Mahente? You remember Black Planet?
I remember Black Planet. I don't know
the Spanish one was Mahente.com. So we had the black version of Black Planet.
Spanish, though.
Well, I like Spanish bitches.
Of course you do.
Well,
we all do.
Of course you all do.
That's what our sisters the most.
We know y'all niggas love Spanish hoes.
No, I love black women. Ungawa, Black Power. Bismillah, Rahman Rahim.
Okay. You better get it right.
All right, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Drea Nicoleee from Poor Minds. Also part of our Pod Squad. that came through tonight.
They said I took over the show, so we need to rename it a pod named Poor Mind.
Boom. Alright, so when y'all look for this, it'll be called a pod named Poor Minds. You win.
I'm not signing off on that. I'm not signing off on that. I'm not.
Have you seen her? She said that's what the name is. Look at her. Tell her no.
So the show will be called A Pod Named Poor Mind. I took a good look. I'm sorry.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
Just so you guys know, every Sunday when we finish the show from 6 p.m. until... Wait a minute. What's going on?
I said that out loud.
I know, but his arms are so hard.
Keep touching me.
From 6 p.m. until we're at Mustache Lounge on Sundays.
Indeed.
Of course, we start off here, but Jay Billions is there now, and we're going to go join him right now and smoke some Persian hookah and chill. So every Sunday, when the live is over, we're at Mustache Lounge on Roswell Road in Sandy Springs.
Join us.
Drea, anything you would like to add?
I mean, just make sure you follow me on Instagram at Drea Nicoleee with 3 E's. You can follow me on Twitter at Drea Nicoleee _ and make sure that you listen to our podcast. It's Poor Minds, POURMINDS. You can follow us on Instagram too at POUR_MINDS. So that's it. Oh, and listen to us on 96.7 a week every week.
Every
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Yes.
Every Tuesday. And
3 to 7.
And coming in 2020, we'll be on Poor Minds, and we'll turn up on there. Because we're all a part of the. Who we part of,
Pod Squad.
Pod Squad. Gang. Shout out to Kiki, shout out Medina, shout out Weezy, shout out Mandy, shout out Lex P, shout out Tahoe, Trauma, and Dodge, and Cass Facts. When he started following me and commenting, I was like, what the fuck is a Cass Facts? And I went to his page and was like, oh, this motherfucker funny. This motherfucker funny. And I think that came from us going to Kiki and them live. So definitely shout out to all of you. And shout out to Kay from She Orgasms that gave us the shit to give away.
She Orgasms.
And I ain't fuck women on She Orgasms. And Kay, you were right.
It worked.
It worked. I still had to do it. Okay, all right. Well, so JB.
Good night and God bless y'all. We'll see y'all on Monday.
Uno, we out.
That was a lot.
I still don't have a shoe on or a sock.
Oh yeah.